Hey folks, Jake here, and I just went out and bought a brand new Nintendo Switch Lite. And you might be thinking, why did I do that in 2026? Well, I am someone who really prefers handheld gaming, and I really like my handheld devices to be as small as possible. I have a Switch 2. I use it all the time. I think it's a great piece of hardware, but it's no surprise that they've gotten bigger and bigger and bigger over the years, and traveling with the Switch 2 is a bit of a pain. It's not that much of a pain. I'm making a big deal out of something that's kind of small. But with that said, I really like the idea of having something smaller that I could take with me. I think another reason why this kind of made sense is I've been playing some older Pokemon games, including Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, a game I played when it launched, but didn't care too much for it, just given some of the stuff they took out. But I've also been playing a lot of Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red, and I thought it would be kind of nice to be able to play those on the go with something smaller. As you can see, I also got the Dialga version, the Dialga Palkia version of the Switch Lite, something I wanted at launch, but I didn't get it just because of financial reasons, whatever it might be. But it seemed like a good idea to get now. Also, too, with just like how Nintendo handhelds typically work, they kind of go up in price. I don't know if you've looked at any like 3DSs recently, but they've gotten kind of expensive. More like used ones are going for more than like the original retail price. And I kind of think the same is going to happen with this thing, mostly because I have a hard time believing that Nintendo is going to do a Switch Lite version or a Switch 2 Lite version anytime soon, just given how expensive PC parts are these days. It seems like quite an investment to make a whole new SKU, depending on how much it would cost to get all those parts and, do the R&D and build something out like that. Anyway, I thought this was kind of a cool piece of history. I think it's also like the Japanese version or something. But as you can see, here is the Switch. There it is in the plastic case. I know I said it was unopened, but I technically did open it. Just to confirm things are inside, but there it is. It is brand new. I actually really like that finish. I have one of the gray launch ones that came out, and I like the gray color, but it's kind of boring. I kind of like this sort of like matte black onyx style. And then on the back we've got the Dialga and Palkia, one gold, one silver. I think it's a nice touch. To be honest, I probably would buy just this color alone if they did it without the etches in the back, but those are pretty cool. I certainly don't mind them, and I like how subtle they are. One thing that I'm a little worried about, because like I said, I actually do have another Switch Lite, but the sticks are starting to get old. There's no stick drift yet, which I know is possible in these models, but I do think once stick drift does set in on that one, it's going to be a pain because you can't obviously just replace a Joy-Con. Here's like the game card slot. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I am a fan of just the design on these. Obviously, there's some games that you still cannot play on this. I think it's only a few just because you need that Joy-Con connectivity. But I think it's a slick looking device. All right, what else do we have in the box? Of course, we have the charger, and then we have a little warranty notice instructions thing. Couldn't tell you. Don't know the language, so is what it is. I think if I got the US version, it would have been a little more expensive. Anyway, let's open this up here. There we go, just your standard plug. That's all that came in the box here. But yeah, I think now's kind of a good time to get a Switch Lite, especially if portability is really important to you. I mean, obviously, Switch 2 is portable, you can take that with you, but I just really like this smaller form factor. I think it's so much easier to pack. Like I said, I think the biggest reason why I wanted to grab one of these things is just because I don't foresee a Switch 2 Lite coming out at least anytime soon, and given that this kind of gives you a different experience than a standard Switch, and I can see people playing a lot of Switch 1 indie games on this, I think it's potentially not a bad investment. I also know people have found ways to replace the screen with an OLED and do other sort of modifications to it, which seems cool, but I'm a little scared to do that. What I think I might do is I might with my old Switch Lite, my gray one, I might actually see about modding that. See if, well, not me, there's no way I can do it, but see if someone else can do some cool stuff with it. Anyway, I guess let me know what you think. Do you own a Switch Lite? Do you like it? Was this a waste of money? Are you just gonna try to hold out for the hopefully inevitable Switch Lite 2? Anyway, see you next time.